Okay, so this is going to be a quick walkthrough on the sell I took on USDJPY. I should have done this from last week. Today is basically Sunday. I got this trade basically Good Friday. I think it was Friday. Let me check. The fourth, yeah, Thursday. I got this trade Thursday. So in a sense, 4 time frame high, right? Back to the 1 hour time frame. Price, in a sense, was rejecting off the highs. It did a sweep and a dump, swept this low, rally back up, right? Still respected this area. It did a sweep of this new high, closed below in this range, started to use this area as resistance, easy peasy for a 15-minute time frame. I took a sell down to these lows. As for this, this trade, as you may know already, right? We were rejecting off the new area of interest where the reason why I had this line right here, this was the market structure shift line, where price would have tended to close below this area, would have given entry right here. This was London session. If you know me, I don't trade London session. So in New York session, so in London session, we got a London high that swept the previous two highs. In a sense, this area would still be the new market structure area where price can retest to go lower. New York session, we got that. Boom, easy peasy. So for the next day now, I had the same setup, basically. Perfect. So what I saw on this was price rejected off this area, same area that I took the sell. I marked the low here. So in a sense, I took the free entry right here. Almost thought I was about to lose it. Literally held it. Um, and it played out. Basically, couldn't ask for a better trade. Right? And if I had hold it, this trade could have. Oh my God! Think about it. Look what would have happened. Okay, so on the 1 hour time frame, remember price pulls towards liquidity, right? Which failed twice. One, two, twice to go up. So it literally was forced to go down deeper. So in a sense, that was the trade I took. Um, the same as any other trade that I always take, same thing. And as for this one, same thing in a sense, right? I had this trade for a few days because I wasn't gonna take an L, right? So in a sense, on this trade right here, what it in a sense happened was we marked the high, the low, right? We had a demand area, right? We marked those as well. I think I was on live, TikTok live with this one, but basically what happened was boom, right? Mark the high, mark the low. Let me just go back to for a time frame. Mark the high, mark the low, mark this doji candle. That would have, I'm expecting the price to tap in to give us a reversal back to the upside, some form of a confirmation. So in a sense, we basically got the entry when price, oh, 50-minute time frame. So in a sense, we got the entry when price, we marked price did a liquidity sweep. We marked the high here. So if price goes above it, we'll enter. So this is going to allow us not to enter prematurely. Beautiful. Price tapped into this area and perfect. So in a sense, what I did was not rushing the market. I literally put my entry right here and put my stop loss right here. I think it was right here, but Yeah, right here. Aim for my TP right here, and I later let it play out after that. So in a sense, what happened was um, I walked away. I was hoping for it to either hit here or here. But I don't want to be too greedy. Sometimes when I put my entry right here, price tend to just don't talk me in, it just goes. So I was patient. I checked my phone, saw that was entered in. I was like, awesome, yeah. It was gonna be a quick trade. Bear in mind this was like 10 o'clock New York session, and this trade was like, in my mind, I was like, oh my God, oh my God. But this is one reason why you don't over leverage. I was just in 1% on my 100K account. 1% is $1,000. You don't read more than that because, in a sense, um, yeah, it's like a 1 to 3, so you don't really need to risk more than that. So I gave up on this trade and said, oh well, it's a loss, whatever. Um, I think this was the next day, pre-London session. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 2 o'clock my time is London session. So I literally left it a whole lot of drawdown, whole lot of drawdown. I wasn't even in the trade, like visually, like checking it. Like I had it was I had in my mind that I lost it already. I didn't even want to open MetaTrader. I was like, oh my God, I lost this trade. But eventually, when I finally, when I finally checked my phone, I was like still in drawdown. I was like, shit, I hate this. And I literally left it, left it, left it. Okay, let me go to the certain time frame at least. I was it if I had came on and I saw I was not in drawdown, I would have closed. I literally left it, left it. When I came back, I was like right here, and I hopped up immediately. Um, yeah, but it was a good trade. Psychology is crazy. But yeah, this is where I would have hit TP, basically right here. Wasn't too bad, wasn't the worst trade, but on psychology level, it was one of the worst trade. But it worked out. I'm not gonna really complain, you know. Yeah, we ended the week looking like this, in a sense, and the week looking like this. I'm still waiting on this sell, depending on how it plays out. Hopefully, I can make a little video on it for this week. We ended the week looking like this, basically. This, this, and yeah, didn't get to trade crypto anytime. Didn't really get my setup I was looking for. Um, yeah, this was pre New York session, so I wouldn't really entered here. In New York session, it was looking very bullish. I didn't really look back. If I had looked back, probably would have entered here, but probably not. There's no wick right here, you know. But in a sense, if you look deeper, this was also liquidity sweep, but in a sense. So as for this strategy, it works flawlessly in a sense. Psychology is a key factor you have to be mindful of. But other than that, it's a good trade. Ain't gonna complain. Thank you for the time for watching the video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and all the best in your trading. Peace. Like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.